Okay, good. Hi, Debbie. Okay, so um, free shipping from Stampin' Up today just surprised us with that. So if you want to take advantage of that, be sure you tune in or shop by midnight Mountain Time tonight. Okay, so let's get started on our project. I'm so excited. It is so cute. It is a little lip balm holder. I'm going to go over here to where you can just see my desk. Straighten my camera a little bit. Woohoo! Okay. All right. So the paper I'm using tonight, I want to talk about it a little bit because I'm not sure everyone knows about this Walk in the Forest designer paper that's in the mini. It's really easy to miss because it's like on the first real page of the catalog, and it's a Make a Difference product. With every sale of a package of this particular paper, Stampin' Up is donating $3 to Toys for Tots here in the United States. Depending on what part of the world you're in, it's a different philanthropic effort or a different group that they're donating to. But I know in the United States, it's for Toys for Tots. So that's why I really want to encourage you that if you have not purchased this paper, to do so, just to um, give toward that worthy cause. I have used several packs of this paper, and there's one sheet I don't even have left anymore. But you have this one. Now, this bear coordinates with a punch that we have that's sold out. It's no longer available. But these are very easy to fussy cut and very traditional Christmas patterns. Okay. I just felt like I needed to share this one more time because it's for such a good cause. Okay. All right. And then there's this snowflake kind of pattern right here with a blue trees background that I've used all of mine out of all the packs that I've ordered. Okay. So tonight we are going to make, hey, Kathy, we're going to make this cute little lip balm holder. How is the video quality? Is it okay for y'all? It looks kind of blurry on kind of weird on my end. Okay, so here I'm using the very cute stamp set, okay, with the sentiment and then these two little bears. And then this is a little lip balm holder. And I got the design from Smiles by Holly on YouTube, and it is so cute and so easy. I just had to share it with you because it's a great stocking stuffer. Okay. All right, let's get started. Ooh, that was a rocky start, huh? All right. First, you're going to choose your designer paper. And from the designer paper, you are going to choose what color you want your base to be. So get your designer paper that you have. You don't need very big pieces, so you can use your scraps. But that's a good way to tell what color cardstock you should use for your base. That's in making cards too. And so you're going to need a 3.5 by 5.5 piece of, this is Old Olive, which is a color in that designer paper, and we're going to score it at 2 3/8 and 3 1/8. So I'm going to do that right now with my trimmer. And I made several of these today and several other projects, and a couple of times I used my dark cutting blade instead of the scoring blade. So be sure you're careful with that. 2 and 1 2 3/8. Is that what it says? Yeah, 2 3/8. And then 3 1/8. Okay. All right. Then you're going to need another piece of this same color cardstock that you choose, cut 1 by 3, and you're going to score it at 3/4, 3/4, and 2 1/4. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Hey, Kathy, Kristen tried to call me in the midst of all this, Could you text her and tell her, remind her that I'm live and that I'll call her? Hey, Debbie. Okay, let's see. What did I say? 3/4 and 2 1/4. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm so squirrely. It's been a while. You know, we were in Fort Worth for like 3 weeks and I didn't really have access to, thanks, Kathy. Didn't have access to a good lit area to video. So I miss doing my lives. Okay, so did you see what I did there? I've scored on those 2 score marks, 3/4 and 2 1/4. And then I took my bone folder and kind of just give that a little bend there in the middle, okay? Because that's going to hold our lip balm, okay? But we're going to do that in a minute. Now, before you do anything else, you want to take this, you know, and burnish on these score lines, of course. All right. And then you're going to need about 15 inches of ribbon. And so I chose this garden green from that combo pack with the real red and the garden green. And, oh, no, it's okay. Tell her it's fine. I just want her to know in case she needed something, Kathy. So you're going to put this on first. This is what's going to secure it. All right. So you're going to eyeball it here. You need about 15 inches. You're going to eyeball it and put some adhesive here and across the center. And you don't have to measure, just get it about in the middle and lay your ribbon over top. Now you could also use tearing tape or liquid glue, but it's so easy just to use a tape runner. Okay. So now what we'll do is we're going to look at the designer paper that I chose. And so these are 2 prints. Actually, this is the reverse side of this one. Okay. So you need 2 of one print for your front. And I would use something that's not as busy, like see all the trees, because I'm going to have the bears. I want the bears to stand out. If you're just doing like a sentiment punched or die cut, then you could use something busy. But if you want your animals or your trees or your flowers to stand out, try to pick something that is not an all over busy pattern. Does that make sense? Okay, so I said 4 at 2 1/8 by 3 1/4, but you need 2 of one pattern and 2 of another coordinating pattern. I'm going to make another one of these after I finish this one and show you how I just picked another pattern from the pack. Okay. All right. Let me get this off of here. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and glue these 2 outer pieces on. So I'm going to use the tape runner again. Okay. So just putting this on here. This also helps secure that ribbon. Okay. All right. So there we have that. And so that's the outside. Now for the inside, you want to take, hey Karen, you want to take this little piece that we made, okay, and you want to put that in first. And what you're going to do, you know, we scored at 3/4 of an inch and 2 1/4 of an inch, and you're going to match that score line, these 2 score lines, with the 2 score lines on the inside here, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put Stamp and Seal on each of these, the underside of these tabs. And I took my bone folder, remember, and kind of ran it underneath here to kind of put that fold in it. And then I'm going about in the center and matching those score lines and giving that a press. and then bring this up and match this score line and give it a press. So you see you have that little cylinder there that's going to fit a tube of lip balm quite nicely. Isn't that awesome? Okay. All right. So now you take your other two pieces of coordinating designer paper and you're going to secure that on the inside. And same here. Excuse me. All right. So there, that's ready. And then you would tie this to secure. But we're going to embellish the front just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take this out because it's easier to work with it without it. Oh, I forgot one piece. This one. This little 1/2 inch by 3 1/4 inch. That goes here on the spine over the ribbon. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. That camera faux pas kind of messed me up. Okay. All right. So we have that ready to go. And this is optional, but it just keeps, you know, the continuous pattern all the way around. Okay. All right. So next I have a some scrap pieces of basic white, and I'm going to stamp in Memento black ink the two bears, the mama bear and the baby bear. I bet you all have finished all your holiday and Christmas shopping, haven't you? Not me. Thank goodness for Amazon. Okay. All right. So now that was a little juicy there, so I'm going to let that one dry a little bit. But I know what I can do. I can go ahead and cut these out. So I'm going to fussy cut these bears out. Nope. Oh, y'all make me feel good. Kathy, I know you're still unpacking probably. Oh, girl. Kathy's my sister-in-law, and she just moved. And yeah, major. What, the day after Thanksgiving, huh, Kathy? It's okay. It's all good. Okay, so cut off the excess. I'm trying to stay about a 1/16 of an inch. And no, I'm not measuring, but that's about what it is away from the stamped image. Okay, so I'm turning the image and not so much the scissors. You see how I'm moving the paper? All right, there's the little bear. Now let's get the mama bear. Going around. I was real proud of, well, I'm proud of all my granddaughters, but Mia, the one that lives here in Southeast Texas, was in here the other day. It was her first time here after we came back to Groves. And she said, honey, I want to craft. I said, okay. So she kind of takes over this table. And I mean, she has all the things all around her. And I was, you know, I can kind of leave her to it. She'll ask me if she needs something, and she knows what to do with things. And, you know, but I saw her, she was cutting and she was throwing her trash away. I mean, you know, that's pretty big because, you know, if you're, I don't know if anybody else like me, when I'm finished with a project, I have trash all over my table, usually. But she was doing it as she was crafting. And I was so proud of her for doing that. Creating good crafting habits. Okay, so now you're thinking, what is she doing with that blue? To me, I need to add a little white. I mean, a little something to the white. So it's light pool party. And I'm just kind of going around the bottom a little bit, giving it some depth, if you will, like maybe where the shadows would be. There's no right or wrong. I just feel better if I add a little bit of color. Okay. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to take my Wink of Stella. Yeah, Kathy, she's a sweetie. And I thought that the Wink of Stella would make the bears look like they were glistening with snow. Yeah, it is good habits. Yeah. And I have a question just because this is what I try to do. I'm not always good at it. When you finish a project, before you start the next project, do you put everything back up where it belongs? I try to do that so that I can find everything. But do you do that, or do you have it like everything? I mean, there's no right or wrong way, but I know myself, I have found that if I don't put things back where I store them, then I may not find them. And y'all have seen me on videos looking for things because I haven't done that. Okay, so I'm going to glue these little bears just like this, okay? This one's going down flat, and the little baby bear I'm going to pop up with dimensionals. Let me see if I can find my dimensionals. Here they are. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Debbie. Sometimes it can't be helped. And Lynn, I'm like you. Sometimes I do it at first. When I moved into the studio in Missouri, when that first studio was first ready, I would put everything was so neat all the time, all the time, all the time. You know, it was new, and I'd put everything back exactly where it went. And I try to do that, but sometimes I'm working with a time crunch, and it's like, oh, but it really does help to put it up, put it up and then get it out again when you need it for the next project. And you're right, sometimes it cannot be helped. And that's why, I mean, I'm blessed to have a designated craft area. I know not everyone is, but if I don't have time, or Jackie says, okay, we got to go now, I can close the door and leave it, you know. So, okay. Now I'm taking Merry Christmas from Very Cute, and I've got a strip of basic white. I'm just going to stamp it here. This out of my scrap drawer. And then I'm going to fussy cut this out because I don't want it. It's too long to go across here. Let's put this up before it's dangerous. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to cut around it, kind of rounded, not square. Y'all know I love to do this. I do it all the time. So our local football team is in the state finals tomorrow, and we are going back to Dallas just overnight to see the team play in AT&T Stadium, and going with Mia's family and some friends. We're going to stay in an Airbnb tomorrow night and then get up and go to the game and then drive home. So, yes, we're going. Yeah. So, but we're leaving tomorrow. So, because the game's at 11 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, Debbie. Okay, so now I want to just put this in Word to the Wise. Put the bottom word first so that you know how to place your top word. Okay, so I'm going to put Christmas down here. Let's see. Got some. I think I'm going to use liquid glue for this. Oh, it's Hudson's birthday. Happy birthday, Hudson. Kathy, I have got to write their birthdays on my planner. Ugh. I have been really bad about getting cards on time to people the last several months. Yeah. Okay. So there we have the Merry Christmas. Okay. And now I'm going to take some of these adhesive back snowflakes. These are in the online exclusives. And I haven't used them in a while. So I'm going to use a few. Let's see. Let's use 3 of them. I'm going to use a big one right here. I've always thought that this was an odd color for a snowflake in that copper. What do y'all think? I mean, I haven't used any of them. I don't think. It's like me, I could have used, oh, that's white. I could have used all white ones and been so happy. But, you know, I'm sure there was some method to the madness there. Not madness, you know what I mean. A reason for them. Let's see. Let's do that. You just kind of put it where they have room, but I like to do odd numbers, okay? So, put this up, and that one is going to be done. Now, isn't that fun? And I don't know about y'all, but I always need lip balm in the winter. So, I'm making one for my stocking too. I'll show you. I'm going to put that one together next. Okay, so then you would just tie this bow. And if you want to embellish the inside, you can, but you know, it's not necessary. It's that time of the year where we just want quick and easy, right? Quick and easy. So I'm going to show you the next one's pretty quick and easy. I've already done all the stamping and everything. Just want to show you putting it together. Okay. Isn't that cute? Yes, cute teacher gift. You're right. You're right. Friend gift, neighbor gift. Yep. All right. So there's that one. Now let me show you. Here's another one. I'm using the same A Walk in the Forest designer paper. I've already got it scored. Okay. I'm going to open this up. Yes, thank you for the like. Like and if you're on YouTube, like and be sure and subscribe to my channel. Okay. And you can share too. That helps me a bunch. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the ribbon on because we know we need that first, right? All right. So now I'm going to kind of just eyeball that. Put that down. Okay, so now I'm going to, let's go ahead and put this paper on. No, I may not have even cut the little strip. I probably didn't. It's okay though. So I'm using this designer paper. It's with the pine cones and berries. Let's see, I think I want to use this one on the front, this one on the back, and I need a piece for right here, but I'll do that later. So a little later after this live is over, all of this, the video and all the directions and the measurements are going to be on my blog tonight, okay? Oh yeah, I did cut it. Look. Ta-da! All right, put that one right there. And look, that's part of that. So it kind of matches. Adhesive in place. Okay. And then We'll do the little piece on the inside, 1x3, scored at 3/4 and 2 1/4. Take my Balm folder, kind of break those fibers and rub it along that inner between the two scores. And then we're going to put adhesive on these two tabs to make the little holder for the balm. Okay. About center. Match the score line on the little piece to the score line on your base. And then give it a good press. And there's your little balm holder. And then on the inside, I'm going to put these trees, garden green. And so you could embellish this, or you could even put a punched piece of white cardstock, so you could write to Mrs. So from Mia, you know. Okay, there's that. So now let's go ahead and decorate the front. And so what I did here is I'm using sentiments from the Brightest Glow stamp set. This is in the annual catalog, and it carried over. It has lots of great Christmas sentiments in it. And I punched a decorative circle out of this More Glimmer, I think it's what it's called, More Glimmer, and it's in champagne. It comes in a pack, 6x6 pack with some champagne sheets and gold sheets. And then this is a 1 3/4 inch circle punch and a 2-inch circle punch, white and real red. And we're just going to layer these babies up. Okay, for on glimmer paper, when you're adhering to glimmer paper, I like to use liquid glue so it can get down in all those little crevices. Okay, it takes a minute to dry, but I have had the best luck with doing it like this. Just center it. Okay, there we go. And then this is going to be on the front. Now, it extends beyond the designer paper. That's okay. The little edges, okay. I'm just going to put it down with some Stampin' Seal Plus over that ribbon, which is another security for it to hold that ribbon on. And then on the inside, I punched a 2-inch circle and just put "Wishing you a season of hope and light," and it can be signed right here. Just like that. I'm changing my mind. I want it over here. See me pick that up real quick, didn't you? Okay, and then the lip balm. Go right in there. And so there you have it. Tie bow. Now this is the red ribbon of that red and green combo pack. It's in the annual catalog. It's easy to tie and perfect for Christmas, traditional Christmas colors. So now, okay, so since we will be at the game in Dallas on Saturday, I will not have a Saturday morning share, but look for more project ideas next week and another live next Thursday. Fingers crossed. Will be sometime next week. If I have to reschedule, I will. But I'm going to have a quick project for you. Okay, easy that you can do last minute. So yeah, be sure and mark your calendars for next Thursday at 6 is what I'm aiming for there. Okay, there's that and that one. And then here's the first one, and I'll show you the inside there. And look for all the information on my blog. Do y'all think you will try this? I hope you do. I mean, you can find that lip balm almost anywhere, right? I think that's Young Living lip balm, but there's all kinds of good lip balms out there. I know we like Burt's Bees too. Um, anyway, and make a cute little, like Kathy said, a teacher gift, stocking stuffer, give to your neighbor or friend, just having a little basket. If somebody stops by and brings you a little plate of cookies, you have something to hand them, right? Oh, yes, the mini calendars are a good idea too. Thank you, Debbie. Yes, do it. Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you all so much for sticking with me through my mishap at the beginning. Craziness, I know. So thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you again next Thursday evening. The next week is Christmas week, and we'll probably be pretty busy. I don't think I'll do a live that week, but we'll be getting ready for the start of the new mini catalog. If you are not in a relationship with a demonstrator and you need a catalog, please let me know. I'll be happy to send you one in a celebration brochure. If you are a customer of mine and you have ordered within the last 6 months, you are automatically getting a catalog. Okay, so be looking for that. They're coming straight from Stampin' Up. If you're local to me here in Southeast Texas, I'll be giving you your catalog. I have them on hand. Okay, thank you, Karen. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all have a great day and a great evening, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.